the hallway waiting for you. With my mini skirt and go-go boots. I just wanted you to make a move. So sit back. Red wine supernova falling into me.
Hello.
I don't. Hello, what's up, Aviation? My fault. I cannot pronounce English words sometimes. I think we all struggle pronouncing English words sometimes. Just let me get set up here. I know, Sylvie, why you guys set up every stream because I am very unprofessional. That is why. We're just let me get set up. How are you? How's your day? How you been, Speed
Me
Aviation?
neither,
It's
bro.
been a
I
while.
can't talk.
Me me neither, bro. You can't talk. Yeah, I know the feeling. I can't talk either. So how you been? How's your day? How's
Good. How
things?
about you?
You know, I I want to listen to Chapel Roan right now, but I'm not trying to get this live stream copyrighted. But other than that, I'm good. I suppose. Just listen to just want to listen to the My Little Pony theme song all day. Why was that so funny to me? All right. So the
Lol.
Nightmare Never Ends. Fantastic title. Law, law. You know. I think My Little Pony is just the healthiest thing that this generation's got going
Hi.
for them. Hi, what's up, Kenny and friends? Congratulations on like 900 something subscribers. Last time I checked, it was 900. Uh, just, just let me do one more thing and we'll
I
get
think
started.
so too.
You think so too? Yeah.
Why
You,
is the
you
background red?
because it's Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I think that's the aesthetic they show aesthetic. Yeah, I feel like aesthetic would be the right word. I feel like, yeah, aesthetically. Wait, did I start a new game? If I did, I didn't mean to. Oh well. If I start a new game,
Hi.
we'll play through it. Hi Max, welcome. Don't be scared. I'm here with you. Aw, am I crying already? Oh, by the way, before I start this live stream, I want you guys to know that if you guys see me replaying the game for stream, because like I said, I think I'm gonna do like revisits and stuff. I don't know. Or I might play the same game multiple times until we get bored of it. Or until I get bored of it. So don't don't question me, okay? I wow. Who's that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Plush Freddy, Golden Freddy? What kind of Freddy are you supposed to be? You're supposed to be Freddy. Are you supposed to be Golden Plush Freddy? If you are, that's kind of cute. But why is your eyes
I
moving?
freaking hate FNF 4 because it's so scary.
You think it's scary? I don't know. I think 2 is a little bit more scary than the
It
rest of
looks
them.
like Fredbear.
Well, I know it's Fredbear, but I'm trying to figure out if it's Golden Freddy, Golden Plush Freddy, or a completely different animatronic. And why does his eyes follow me? Like, what's the lore? Like, is this supposed to be like my nightmare?
FNF 2 is my favorite.
Five Nights at
Lol.
Freddy's 2 is your favorite? I think I like 2 too. I think there's so much that went into 2. And 2 is definitely an improvement of the first game. And then I guess the second one I like would be this one. Yeah, that's right. I just won around. Tomorrow is another day.
FNF 2 and 3 for me.
Oh, so I did accidentally start a new game. Oh well, whatever. Well,
Maybe 4.
maybe 4. You know what? Let's do it. We're on night 1. We're probably going to die, and I'm probably going to scream because that's how I am when it comes to games and streams like this.
My favorite games are 2 and SB.
I didn't really like SB because
Yeah, 4, but it stresses me so bad.
four but stresses you so bad. That's a fair. That's fair. I didn't like SB, and I'll tell you why. Doing surgery on Freddy was terrible. It was terrible. It was just terrible. I hated the minigame. I hated Freddy because Freddy killed me more than any other animatronic in
SB didn't
SB.
feel like FNF.
Although, with that being said, before you guys go, man, he's just hating on SB. I really do like the DLC for SB. I really do like the Ruin DLC. I don't know why, I just do. This is probably not like a very good strategy, but I figured if I'm fast
We
enough.
all have opinions.
Yeah, I do like the Ruin DLC. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would never lie to you guys. But
I like Ruin too.
I like Ruin. I didn't really like the main SB campaign. And plus, Gregory kind of got on my nerves. I'm not going to lie. Gregory kind of got on my nerves. I don't know if it was because of his voice or what. I miss having the cameras, dude. I miss having the cameras because you know where they are. But with this game, you don't know where they are, and that sucks.
But I do like the animatronics in SB.
I
Like Roxy.
I like Roxy.
Chica.
I like
Cool.
the only animatronic I didn't like in SB had to be Freddy and Monty. I did not like Monty. I harbor a special hatred for Monty. Speaking of, we still haven't killed Monty like at all.
Why Freddy?
Freddy just kind of got on my nerves in that game. Like, let's go, superstar. He sounded like an animatronic stoner, if I had to describe. I don't know. I just never been a big Freddy fan. Like, I don't even like Freddy in the original game. I don't like Toy Freddy. I don't know.
I would hug Freddy.
Freddy's like one of my least favorite animatronics. I mean, I like Bonnie. If I'm talking about the original, I like Bonnie and Foxy, but Bonnie hates me. You know, and I'm nothing but nice to Bonnie half of the time. I'm nothing but there for Bonnie most of the time. But he wants to hate me. Like, our relationship is so toxic because we have a love-hate relationship. Like, I hate that he's the one that jump scares me most of the time. So far, so good.
You sure will win is.
You sure will win is? Well, it's night 1. I'm hoping. Like, I'm playing like a noob right now. So we're already at 4 a.m. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared on night 1 though.
Probably don't know because.
Probably don't know because, like, Last of Us 2, I might restream Last of Us. I might start from Last of Us 1 and restream that.
Is Nightmare Black somewhere?
Is Nightmare Black somewhere? And plus, there's some live streams I feel like I could do better. So that's another reason why I'm gonna go back and replay a lot of games. And you guys are gonna be so sick of these games I'm gonna replay. You guys will be
My
like,
dad
Sylvie,
loves Last of Us.
your dad loves The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us. I think my favorite is part 2. And I and you know, you guys can say what you want about that game, but Abby gets too much hate. Abby gets too much hate. I don't agree with the hate for Abby because
Oshow speed did beat.
I Show Speed did beat. Yeah, didn't he play him like back to back or something? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of unfamiliar with I Show Speed. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unfamiliar.
Har 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 har.
Har har har. And I heard that Kai Cenat is getting a lot of hate. Yeah, for I don't know what he did, but he's getting hate. Wait, wait,
Har
wait, 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 wait. Shh,
har.
shh, shh, shh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, we made it! Look at that! I mean, granted, we're on night one.
Hell yeah.
4 days until the party. Wait, what party? What party?
Go to TV cat with Rye smile cat with Rye smile.
Go to TV Cat. So if I remember where
Should
the
I start playing FN ad for?
if he wants him, ah!
Kai Cenat he get brother speed join special streaming.
Kai Cenat, he get Brother Speed join special gaming. Gotcha, gotcha. How come? Oh, okay, we're going to catch you.
Ah,
I need complete concentration.
you got this.
All right, all right, all right. Ooh,
Mini Willem.
Mini William. Aha!
I'm out of here.
Oh, look at that. It's already 2 a.m. That's
What got me
crazy.
to the jump scare was Suman.
That got me to that jump scare was Suman. Oh, yeah, bro.
Yay.
I agree. I agree. Ooh! Oh, Bonnie, I knew you was going to come and visit your favorite streamer. I knew you was going to visit your favorite streamer. Chica, why would you do
Suck.
that to me? Oh, Chica, why would you do that to
I
me?
jumped so hard.
Oh, oh, Chica, why would you do that to us? You jumped so hard too. Oh, Chica, why would you do that to me? Wait, wait, is there somebody in the closet? I know Foxy likes to slip in there. Alright. I think tomorrow we're going to do Doom Dark Ages because I'm starting to miss it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Why, Chica? Oh!
He came out of the closet.
He came out of the closet. So I ain't the
The
only one.
clock music in the background used to scare me when I was younger.
The clock music in the background used to scare you when you was younger. You know what? That's fair. Like, yeah, I get the feeling of dread too. So,
Just listen to it.
so I have a strategy. Okay, instead of I am actually using a lot of concentration right now. We're going to be okay, you guys. We're going to be okay. in my opinion, I do feel like this game is the hardest and scariest. I gotta keep an eye on Plush Freddy because Plush
How
Freddy
long
would
do you
mess me.
plan to stream today?
Uh, not very long, just because I kind of started a little bit later than I want to. I'm trying to start my streams earlier, but I don't. I'm not very good at sleeping at night, so I'm kind of a.
I can't figure out how to play FNF 3.
You can't figure out how to play FNF 3. FNF 3 is kind of a hard game to learn. I think 4 is slightly harder because of the difference in setting and setup. Um, I do feel like 3 is. I think 3 is harder. No, for me, 3 is easier because I got to like night 4 on 3. Honestly, the easiest one I played because I've
FNF
actually.
4 is scary, but the more you get used to it, it gets less scary.
But I think the the only Five Nights at Freddy's game I ever beat, and you guys are not going to believe me, is just Security Breach and the DLC. Those are the only Five Nights at Freddy's games I ever beat. I would like to do Into the Pit more. I haven't beat Into the Pit yet. I think I'm close though. I'm real close with Into the Pit. I haven't played Into the Pit in a while. Oof. Into the Pit scares me, man. Ah! Aha! Chica would be coming up behind me. Ooh! Ooh, that terrified me.
I think I might get into the pit.
I think Into the Pit is highly underrated. Although, aha! I saw your cupcake holding self. I think Into the Pit's honestly really good. I would die on that hill. I would die fighting on that hill. We gonna be alright. Oh, I got my eye on you, Plush Freddy. Ooh! Ooh, Chica, you almost had your boy. You almost had your boy. Ah! That was not funny, Chica. That was not funny, Chica.
OMG.
That was not funny. How long do I have to
Oil
hold the
up.
door? Oil up? Time to oil up. Time to get slippery. Time to get slick.
What the hell?
Right? I think Chica is slowly becoming my number one enemy in Five Nights at Freddy's. Because out of all the animatronics, Bonnie and Chica go after me the most. I don't know why. Ooh! Ooh! Caught you lacking, Bonnie. Caught you lacking. I don't trust you, Plush Freddy.
Chicken needs to oil up.
Chica needs to oil up. Ooh! Ooh! You almost.
I have so
Ooh!
much motivation today.
You have so much motivation
I
today?
might
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah.
He.
Uh, don't make me get Carol, though. Don't make me get Carol. Carol's scary. Alright.
Who?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Carol's terrifying. Yeah.
What? How?
Well, you need a bully to help you motivate you to draw. I see what she said. I have the Discord too. Oh man, I'm nervous. I am nervous. I feel like we're gonna get jump scared. Chica,
Oh,
chica, 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 chica.
she can sometimes.
She can something. Yeah, yeah. Are we good? Ah!
Open the door.
Open
Oh,
the door. I, I, I did.
loudly crying face.
I did open the door. I didn't like what I saw at the door.
It only takes 5 secs.
It only takes 5 secs. Well, I'm slow. I'm sitting there. Well, it kind of felt like I hold the door open for more than 5 seconds. It felt like 10 seconds. But we gonna be okay though. We gonna be all right. We're gonna be fine. I know we keep dying. I know we keep lacking. I should have saw that one coming. I should have saw that one coming. Out of all the jump scares that I should have seen, that one I should have. Okay, that was on me. Oh, that was on me. That was on me. That was on me, guys. that was on Sylvie. That was on Sylvie. I'm not very good with the listening part. Like, we got this. We got this. We're gonna be okay. You, me, everything. We're gonna be alright.
I want the FNF4 room,
You want the Five Nights at Freddy's
but
4
more
room,
decorative.
but more decorative? You know what? That's respectable, Max. That's respectable. Like, I'm not too crazy about Bonnie, bro. You're not even giving me a chance to
I'm a
breathe.
die-hard FNF fan.
You're a.
Trust.
I do trust, Max. I do trust. I've been trusting every time you said trust. What got you? What got y'all into Five Nights at Freddy's? Is it the gameplay, the characters, the atmosphere, the setting, the lore? I feel like the lore is the more interesting thing. Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep going to the door and flashing the light only just to
When I was 4.
when you was 4? But like, what drew you in
My
though?
sister introduced it to me.
Your sister introduced it to you?
And it
Older,
honestly changed me a lot.
it changed you a lot. Yeah,
And I loved it.
and you loved it.
The lore was
Ooh,
amazing.
the lore was amazing.
And I used to watch comics.
And you you used to watch the
Used to make
comics.
drawings.
And you make the drawings. You're a really good artist. I feel like you should do more like videos on your art, Max. That's
Probably
just
the
me.
novels.
Probably the
Read more.
novels. Read more. I'm not a very
Read comics.
read comics. I so
Got me into it.
got you into it. I'm not much of a reader. I've never been much of a reader. I mean, school kind of ruined my love for reading because, like, you know what's weird? So you know how you guys are in
We
school.
got books.
I do have books. I just don't read them.
What?
I got books. I got plenty of books. I just don't read them. Uh, I had those books ever since I was a kid, though. That's the thing. All those books you see behind me, I had since
You
I was a kid.
homeschooled her.
You was homeschooled? I always wanted to be homeschooled. Always wanted to be the homeschool kid too. But my parents my parents had jobs. I would have loved to be homeschooled though. I think homeschool would have been cool.
But it do get lonely.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure it can get lonely. But to me, it's better than going to public school. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I never really loved school. I said it before in many streams of mine. I never, re- I never enjoyed school. Like, don't get me wrong. There were moments in school that I've enjoyed, but
I hate school.
I hate school too. I hated school with a passion. Like, don't get me wrong. I have moments of school that I enjoyed. Like, I enjoyed hanging out with my friends at school, and I enjoyed some of the teachers. But school itself, I never enjoyed, and
No one but girls like school.
I I would say that's wrong. Max is a girl, and she just admitted she hates school. I feel like that's a wild statement. I mean,
I'm a girl.
like most girls like school.
I hate school.
I hated school.
Oh well, most.
I feel like most girls do like school because because they get to see I don't know. I know more. I feel like more guys hate school than girls. Like I know quite a few girls that hate school. Like chemistry. I'm pretty sure she hated school for the most part. I mean, other than me, but you know. By the way, drop my girl a sub. No, chica.
I feel like suicide rates go up because of school.
I I see where you get that idea, but I feel like I
Same.
I see where you guys. I can see where you guys get that idea. I mean, like, school is not the best for your
Bullying.
mental health. Yeah, yeah. I get where you get that,
Harassment.
but I also feel like there's other factors for that too. I I don't know. To me, I feel like there's other factors involved.
I've
Like,
been bullied constantly. 'Cause of my style.
you know what, Max? I'm not
And
sure
it
if you,
hurts.
Max.
Makes
I'm
me feel insecure.
makes you feel insecure. Yeah,
Insecure.
Max. I've been bullied before. You guys might think I'm cool, but I never what you said being cool in school. I was not the popular kid at school. I've been bullied. I've been bullied
My
before.
friends are a holes.
Your friends are a-hole. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. I'm your friend, so I get to bully you and say I'm just joking. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. I uh, I was bullied in middle school and a little bit through high school. I was bullied my first ninth grade year of high school, and then eventually people left me alone. But I was not. I was bullied throughout middle, and then I was bullied my first freshman year because your boy did did not do well his first freshman year.
But then I feel like it's the social media.
I feel like it's more social media the reason why it's up so high
I just
because
want to be happy.
yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling, Max. Don't worry, you're not alone, Max. I can say that with confidence. You're not alone. I feel like a lot of people go through a struggle, and I feel like if you're able to make it past your struggle, I feel like you come out stronger, better, almost like the Terminator. But that's just me though. Um, but yeah, I was never what you say. Like you guys would think that I'm confident and stuff like that, but in middle school it was the opposite.
But I've been clean for almost a year. I feel better.
You've been clean for almost a year and you feel better. That's good to hear. Yep, yep, yep. Meet a gruesome fate at the hands of Chica. Um, I I was I was never what you say confident. I had my issues with confidence only because I was bullied for like a long time. I was bullied for like 4 years. Um, and at one point, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You guys are gonna hate this part of Sylvie. But in all fairness, I was in middle school, and even though I knew better, I didn't know better. If that makes sense. So, middle school is that weird time where you're going through puberty, stuff like that, changes. It's a weird time for boys and girls, I think. But I used to bully. I used to bully back in middle school. It's not cool. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not cool. Uh, but I have I have friends that weren't really my friends. They was just kind of messing with me, kind of bullying me. You know how it goes. They hit you in the head and they go, "Oh, I'm just joking, bro. It's just a joke."
What's good?
What's up? We're talking about school. We're talking about a lot of school stories. Well, welcome, Gay Frog. What you been up to? Let's get back on something more positive. Let's talk about
Yeah, I got friends like that.
yeah, yeah. Those people aren't really your friends. If they're able to hit you in the head, saying "I'm just joking," they're not really your friends. That's what I've learned. Oh, that's what I learned, man. Like because your real friends, yeah, they'll joke with you. They might call you stupid and stuff like that. But your real friends will stick with you no matter what. That's how you separate real friends from actual friends. Your actual friends will stay with you no matter what. And that's something I learned the hard way. Because it's funny, even though I talked to you guys, I wouldn't say I had a lot of friends in school. Like I talked to a lot of people in school. I'm not saying that I didn't talk to anybody in school. But I didn't have a lot of friends in school because I had trouble talking to people. I talked to a lot of people, but I had trouble talking to people. This game makes me paranoid. I
I
like,
know, I was never the type of friend, but I thought for years that I'm too soft or whatever, but I learned that I was always the nice kid.
yeah,
I have a friend I feel like they are more than a friend and they have never left my side. It's been almost 4 years of our friendship.
that's normal. That's normal. I I've lost I by the time I got out of high school, I think I only had like maybe like two friends I actually talked to, and even then, I don't
I've
talk to
done
them
a
that
lot of
much.
dumb stuff growing up, but I guess it's just part of learning.
It is a part of learning. Sometimes you're going to do dumb stuff growing up. Sometimes you're going to do smart stuff growing up. You know, life is all about learning because no matter what age you are, you're still constantly learning. So your brain may be developed, but you're still learning, which is crazy.
It's funny how the people we used to hang out with during high school and now we don't see them at all.
Yeah, because everybody's busy with their own lives. Everybody's busy with a job or a family or maybe even personal stuff, you know, sometimes. Uh but I feel like it's a part of life. You know, you go through these things in life and all you got to do is just see another day. If you manage to get through everything that's happened in your life this far, think about how tough you are. Because like life is funny, bro. Like you'll go through so much and still have a lot to learn. You know, we're all human. We're all going to make mistakes. It is what it is. We're just non-perfect creatures, you know. And I suppose you could say that for every creature on Earth. I because we're not meant to be perfect. We're not meant to be perfect. We're just meant to live life the best we can and enjoy the little moments in life, like spending time with friends, family, or you guys watching me. You know, which is the best quality time a guy could ask for.
I think the worst thing I've said in high school was a teacher's breath stinks.
I've said way worse in high school. I, uh, I was kind of a brat in high school. I ain't even gonna lie. Well, I was more of a brat in middle school
Why
than I
are
was high.
online friends so much more better than most of my real life friends?
Yeah, that's yeah, that's you know what, Max? You don't know how relatable that statement is to me. I made more friends online playing Mortal Kombat and stuff on PlayStation than I ever did in real
I
life.
have said some crazy stuff at school.
I think everybody said crazy stuff back in school. I think we all did or at least said dumb things back in school. And I'm sure you got in trouble at least once in school. Like you guys want to hear a story time? One time I told a teacher F you and I got sent up to the office.
Yes.
One time I
Sure,
told it
why not?
okay.
Please.
So I don't know if you guys know this
On.
about me. I'm not sure if you guys know this about me, but I was a theater kid back in high school. Back in high school, I took theater classes, which also classified me as a theater kid, right? And you know, I joined it. I didn't join theater because I was interested in theater. I was interested in learning how to act, but I didn't really join it for that purpose. I just joined it because number one, I thought it would be cool to join, and number two, you know, we I was trying to impress I was trying to impress girls, you know, and and there I think there was three guys in my class. I think there was me and two other guys, and I think the rest were all girls. And so there were like six or seven girls, including the teacher. It was like a small type of classroom, and my friend was kind of messing with me, So you know how you guys take the pencil and you flick it back and then you let go of it and watch it fling across the classroom to hit somebody else. Well, my my friend did that to me, and the pencil hits me in the head. Well, I was going to get him back, so I grabbed the pencil up off the floor, and I waited
I
until
remember you told me this in VC. Help.
he walked right past me. And so I got the pencil ready and everything. I was going to hit this man straight in the head with it. So I had it lean back like this. And as soon as I went to flick the pencil, my friend wind up moving like I timed it wrong. So I almost got my friend and I wind up hitting the teacher with the pencil. And then I got sent out the classroom. I got sent out the classroom and then I went to the office. And I told my teacher, I said, aren't you being a little bit over dramatic? It it turns out I was the dramatic one. Plot twist. But yeah, um I'm not sure have I told you guys about the vape story yet? I feel like I have. I swear I think told the vape story in a different live stream. I can't remember. You guys want to hear the vape story? I mean, it's not
Nor.
nor
I haven't.
you haven't. So the vape story. Let's start. So
I haven't heard it.
you haven't heard it? Okay. So back when I was in middle school, I was about in eighth grade.
Yeah, I will hear it.
Yeah, you would hear it. Okay. I was in eighth grade, and I had reading class. I had language arts first thing in the morning. That was like my first period class, right? So because in middle school you're going by periods, and six. I think we had like six periods.
Wasn't my G.
What's up? What's up? I'm telling a story right now. And so in my middle school, no, we had seven periods. We had seven periods back in middle school, and I had language art. I have language arts as first period, and so me and people that I thought was friends, we'll call them. We'll call one McDonald's, and we'll call the other one George. So McDonald's and George, those are the main characters for our story as of today. And then you got your boy Sylvie. So a little bit about McDonald's. McDonald's was not what you say a good friend per se. He was someone I always thought was my friend, but was not my friend. And George, he was another case. George, I just didn't like. So McDonald's was kind of a he was kind of a bad kid, you know. He he's better now. He's better now. He changed, but he was a bad kid back in middle school, and I thought he was so cool at the time. And you know, in middle school, you think, wow, bro, getting in trouble so cool. It's not. And so, anyways, McDonald's brings a vape to class, right? And we're all sitting in the computer lab because we had this project, and this project was due in like I think it was due in like 2 or 3 days, and I haven't worked on it because I didn't really care. And so it was due in 2 or 3 days, right? And we was all playing cool math. Me, George, and or no, not George. Yeah, we'll still call him George. So we'll still call him George. Um, we was all three playing like cool math, and I was really into this game called B Cube, where you play as this little yellow block, and you're in outer space, and you're just going through. you're going towards other blocks and trying to get all the blocks to make it to the next level. If you guys remember that game, I don't know. I'm kind of a dinosaur age compared to y'all. I'm kind of like a dinosaur compared to you guys. And so all of a sudden, this cop comes to class. Full on cop, bro. Full on cop comes to class. He opens the door and he asks the teacher. He said, can you send uh can you send McDonald's with me? Or McDonald's needs to go to the office or something along those lines. Like something along those lines. So and it was about this vape thing. And vaping was like a big issue at our school. So they closed down the bathrooms and then McDonald's slides the vape out of his pocket and hands it to me. And he's like, here, hide this, bro. So I hide it in my pocket. And I thought I was slick, bro. I thought I was the slickest person in the whole classroom. Because the way we handed off, like he did it under the desk where no one sees. I slid it in my pocket. And so McDonald's goes with the cop, right? He goes to the cop and goes to the office. Well, I'm sitting there and I thought I got away with it because now we're already at the end of class. We thought we pulled a fast one, right? Until George, bro. Oh, this made me so mad because my friend did not believe me at all. Even when I tried to explain, and even when I had witnesses, my friend still did not believe me. So we were standing in line. We're fixing to get ready to go to the next classroom, right? The next period. We're fixing to go to the next period. And so we're standing in line, and George comes up to me, and George was like, "Hey, man, I know you got it." Like making me look sus, bro. I was like, "Bro, what do I have?" He's like, "Bro, I know you got it." And I'm like, "Bro, what do you mean I got it? I don't have it." He goes, "Bro, bro, I know you have it. Just give it to me. Just let me see it." I'm like, "No, I don't even have anything. I don't know what you're talking about." Now the suspicion is on me because George keeps on pressing me. Like we're in the USC. George keeps pressing me. And so George was like, "Bro, I know you have it." And I was like, "Bro, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about." And I kid you not, the officer comes back and he says, "Is there anyone else to take with me? Is there anyone else I had to take with me?" Well, the teacher points me out, and I'm like, "Bro," because oh wait, I forgot to mention a part. I forgot when he was finally harassing me, just to get George to you know be calm because I thought it would help. Is I kind of did this number right here. I pulled the vape halfway out of my pocket. I said, "Look there, you see it?"
Stupid Georgia.
Yeah, right. And so I put the vape back in my pocket,
George.
and then the cop comes back, and then he asked the teacher, "Is there anyone I should take with me?" The teacher points me out because I'm not sure if she's seen the vape or not. She could have saw she probably did see it because I kind of did it real fast and kind of looked suspicious while doing it. And so I went to the office with a cop, and we're all sitting together. Well, we weren't together, but George and McDonald's were sitting on this side, and I was sitting by myself near the corner, where the cop was closer to me, and we was talking to the disciplinary principal. And as I was talking to him, the cop's like, "All right, I will make you a deal. I will make you guys a deal. I'll make you boys a deal since you guys are young and stupid, right? The first one that gives up the vape, I would give all y'all a school punishment instead of going to juvie. And I'm like, bro, you know what? I turned into a rat fast, bro. I'm like, I got it right here, officer. I got it right here. I turned into a rat so quick. I was like, I got it right here. And so and so by the end of that situation, I had I had 5 days of OSS and I had 5 days of ISS. I got a week of suspension. But yeah, that's the story, guys. That that was the story. Oh man, my mom was mad when she found out too. She was mad.
NGL our story is so similar to my middle school except there was not a vape and George is so dumb.
George is so dumb. That's not his real name though. So like that's not his real name. But yeah, George is dumb. That's the lesson. So, Salamaxer, you want to tell us the school story? Since we're already sharing, as a family, as together, we're really connecting on these social norms. Tell me your similar story.
McDonald's WNT to juvie.
No, no, no. We all got the same punishment. We all got 5 days of OSS and 5 days of
So
ISS. Don't worry, Salamaxer. We're ready. When you feel like you're ready, I gotta know. Oh, ooh, only got so much tea left.
me next. Or Max.
Whoever wants to go next. Why, you got a funny school story?
I got no story.
You got no story, so I guess Speed Aviation next, and then after Speed Aviations, we're going to end the live stream because your boys got work today. Except for Thursdays and Saturdays. That's how come I usually do 2 streams. Um, guys, I
Actually, I
think
will after Salamaxter.
I think I would do 3 streams Thursday because I do want to finish the Life is Strange. I do want to finish Life is Strange, and I do want to finish Into the Pit, which I think both of those put together are going to be like very short live streams. And then I might hit you guys with the third live stream. That's what I'm thinking. That's the plan for Thursday, anyway, is 3 live streams.
Me
Unless
next
something
called
happens.
let's say Dave and Robert we were sitting at the back of the class and we were mucking around and my friend took my phone. And my teacher was behind us.
Gotcha, gotcha, got you. Got you. Pretty good story so far. I am drew in. I am drawn in. This game makes me paranoid. I'm not sure if you guys get the same vibe from this game, but this game makes me paranoid. I mean, like, in all fairness, I am playing kind of like a noob.
Should I tell my story? After speed.
If you want to. If you want to, Max, if you want to tell your story after speed, I'll end it on your story.
And my friend gave it to me because he looked up bad stuff, so I got in so much trouble, so I ratted so much.
Ooh.
They got suspended.
They got suspended? How long did they get suspended for?
And I laughed, they were jerks.
And you laughed they were jerks? Yeah. Yeah, most friends, quote unquote, are usually jerks. Yeah. Oh! Okay, Speed Aviation, you want to tell
They
yours?
got suspended for 1 week.
1 weeks? Wow. You want to tell your story, Speed Aviation? Then we'll end it with Max's story.
Okay,
But like,
here we go.
keep them kind of short because like I said, I got work at 2. So like, just keep them as short as you can while going into much detail as you can. All right. So I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. I just
Once when I was in a young grade.
once when you was in a young grade. So anywhere from like
Let's say second.
okay, second. We're going very young. Go check on that door.
I made cookies yesterday.
You made cookies yesterday? What kind of cookies did you make?
My friend actually brought something crazy. This is kinda similar to yours.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, go on. Go on.
I made chocolate chip cookies.
You know you could go into like paragraphs, right? Speed aviation, if you want to. For a minute, I thought Chica was going to be right there ready to scare us. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I knew I heard footsteps. You made chocolate chip cookies? Oh, I could go for some chocolate chip cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. Ooh!
He went
Ooh!
outside at recess. After that we had a teacher, let's call her Dingus, and she said we need my
Ooh!
friend, let's call Dumbo.
Ooh!
Open the door.
He went out. Dingus, Dingus and Dumbo. Okay, we got our main characters. Mm. Mm.
Open IT. OMG. Bed. Check bed. Please.
Ooh, you're still there. Ooh, you're still there. Foxy, I love you, but I know you're still there. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. this is
Bumbo was in a
nerve-wracking.
hole when went to the office. He told me to put this thing in his pocket. It was a gun.
It was a gun? Wow. I mean, like,
OMG.
I brought a toy gun in when I was in, like, second grade. I had a toy gun. Did he get punished? Did he get punished for like a week or something? He probably got expelled bringing guns to school. Max, you want to go ahead and tell your story? I don't think I have much time.
But we had a cop show up at the office.
That's how it always begins. We gotta keep that closet protected.
Okay, so I was my friend, she had this very weird anime stickers. I took some.
Right?
Teacher saw it. And yeah.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
And let's say he went to juvie and then he asked where the gun was.
The man went to
Got my
juvie, then
stickers
asked
taken
where the
away.
gun was. You got your stickers taken away? Oh no, did they at least give them back? I would have been mad if they didn't give me my stickers back, bro. Alright, we gonna be okay. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fantastic. I'm telling you this now. We're
Yeah,
gonna
they
be
did, but
okay.
they were very weird, but then I threw them away.
Oh, so you just didn't like them. You just like, eh. Like, I like. If you guys like anime, an anime that I really liked was called. It was an anime called Ghost Stories. Oh, Ghost Stories is so good. Ghost Stories is so
I
good.
learned my lesson.
You learned your lesson. That's what's important at the end of the day. As long as if you learn your lesson, and Foxy's already.
Like they didn't even have clothes on. My favorite anime is One Piece.
Your favorite anime is One Piece. I might have to watch it. I'm gonna get back into anime, but Dragon Ball GT ruined the anime for me.
IGTG.
You gotta go. I'm fixing gotta go here in a minute.
I was a weirdo sigh.
Max, I am a weirdo, so you know I got that going for me. It's okay, Max. Being weird is actually I much rather be weird than normal. Plus
I am a
Foxy.
weirdo. I'm very silly.
I've been told I'm very 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 very
Ew.
very 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 silly. Or goofy. I've been called goofy
I'm proud
before.
to be a weirdo.
I'm proud to be a weirdo. All the weirdos are with me. I enjoy being a weirdo.
I love my interest.
I love my interest too. That makes two of us. Bam. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to do, but I'm glad it worked out that way. Hey, hey, I'm weird. Do you want to be weird? Oh, oh, look. I love the hook.
I'm weird too, bruv.
You're weird too, bruv. Okay, guys, that's the end of the stream. As much as I would love to keep going,
When I was younger, I simped for Foxy.
you sit for Foxy, now you upgraded to Springtrap. That's a wild statement.
Anyways, hugs.
Yep, hugs for all y'all. See, I learned to put my arms out in front of the camera, so it looks like I'm actually hugging you. So hugs, first person hugs.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream. Yeah, but
Hi.
expect some restreams too. Expect some restreams. I probably do a lot of
Bye.
those.